Hey there, writers. Last time we were together, we talked about the array strategy for proving whether numbers were prime or composite. Today we're going to talk about the skip counting strategy. So before we get started, let's just make sure we all understand what skip counting is. Hopefully you remember what prime and composite is from class or from our last video. But skip counting is when we take numbers and we count up by that number every single time, and we're only saying the numbers that we're counting up to. So for example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right? We all learned how to skip count by twos a long time ago. An important thing to know about skip counting is that skip counting is multiplication, right? 2 is the first number we say. So 2 times 1 is 2. Well, 4 is the second number we say. So 2 times 2 is 4. 6 is the third number we say. So 6 times 3 is 6. And so on and so forth, right? For the number 8, we've counted up by 2 4 times, so 2 times 4 is 8. 10 is the fifth time we add 2, so that's 2 times 5, right? So we need to understand that skip counting is a method of multiplication. Okay, it doesn't just work for 2s, it works for 3s, 5s, 9s, 27s, whatever you want to skip count by. Okay, so we're going to use skip counting to prove whether the number 24 is prime or composite. All right, and I've got the number 2 started for us here. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if when we skip count by certain numbers, we hit the number 24. Because if we do, that means that something times something equals 24. Now, right off the bat, over here I'm going to make a little factor box. Let's make a little factor pen that we can keep stuff in. So every single number has the factors 1 and itself. Okay, so 1 and 24, I automatically know are factors of 24 because 1 times 24 is 24. All right, so my job is to see if skip counting by any other numbers will give me 24. Okay, so let's start with 2. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 22, and 24. Oh, look, there's the magic number right there, right? All right, so let's talk about what that means, the fact that we've hit the number 24. Okay, that means 2, counting up by 2s a certain number of times will give us 24. Let's figure out that number. So we have 2 1 time, 2 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we do the number 2 12 times, that gives us 24. Okay, so I can add 2 and 12 to my factor box because 2 times 12 is 24. Okay, now technically I could stop right here because we know the definition of a composite number is any number that has 3 or more factors, and I've already got 4, so technically I'm good. Well, let's do a couple other numbers just to see the strategy again. I'm going to try the number 3 only because it's the next number on the list, right? 2, 3, 4. I'm just going in order. Nothing special here. All right, so let's try it. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Ooh, I feel it coming. 24. There it is. All right, this one was a little bit of a shorter list for us. All right, here's the number 24. So how many times did we have to add on 3 to make 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. 8 times 3 equals 24. All right, I've got 2 more factors for my factor box. I'm going to squeeze them in up here. 8 and 3. All right. Let's see if I can get another one. All right, let's do the number 4. Now, no special reason I'm picking 4. It's just the next number on the list. All right, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. There it is. Alrighty. All right, how many times did we have to do the number, add the number 4 in order to make 24? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So we have 4 times 6. All right, so I'm going to add 4 and 6 to our factor box. Now this factor box is getting awfully full, but luckily we're almost done. And I can tell we're almost done because the next number on our list would be 5. Well, I'm really good at skip counting by 5s because I've learned it a long time ago, right? And I know that if I skip count by 5s, every number I land on either ends in a 5 or a 0, right? 5, 10, 15, 20. So I can already tell I'm never going to hit 24 skip counting by 5s. Okay, that one's going to be a no-go. And I could do the number 6, but do you see that the number 6 is already in our factor box, right? I already know it's a factor. Okay, so as soon as I hit a repeat number like that, I know I'm done. So if we go back to the definition of a composite number, any number that has more than 2 factors, I can see that I've used skip counting to prove that 24 has not 2 but 8 factors, making it a composite number. All right, thanks for watching, and remember to use that skip counting strategy to prove prime or composite.